Hey, hi, it's your DM from the future again. So we have a gap of about 3 sessions that I don't have recordings of, so we're jumping from session 3 last video to session 7 this video. If you're following along, here's what you missed. We left the half-elven triplets in the care of Princess Luna, the daughter of the Wood King, along with the other villagers. After Adriel Solaris mysteriously vanished and we ditched Big Cluck Chicken Man, we took Human Person along with us on the back of a barkwing the Wood King provided, a giant magically conjured bird made from plants. The barkwing flew us to the south road near the southwestern edge of the Crownwood, where we ran into a band of seemingly friendly merchants who alleged to be transporting volatile minerals, but actually turned out to be slave traders for the Shinbolt Union. After Forger recognized their lead enforcer, a warforged slave hunter named Crucible that he knew from his past, a fight broke out to try to free where we tried to free the slaves. While Crucible's associate, a halfling named Kester Kind, was wounded and fled into the woods, Crucible thoroughly curb-stomped our heroes. After Forger went down, clapping them in irons and throwing them in the back of the slave carriage, he drove us on to the village of Kimbuck. All looked lost for our heroes, but meanwhile, Adriel Solaris found himself in a strange dark void where he met an unknown figure called the Jeckler in a wide-brimmed hat and a strange trench coat. The Jeckler mocked him for being famous across the land as, quote, the worst father ever, then proceeded to thank him for his alleged multiplicity of crimes committed against his own civilization. To, quote, repay him in gratitude, even though Adriel's never seen this figure before, he gave Adriel a pair of rings, which he said to wear on his fingers and snap with whenever he wants things to, quote, get more fun. Then he warned him that his friends had been abducted, told him to look in the carriage, and teleported him to the edge of... The cat made a big noise. Hi. Okay, I'm leaving that in. But in all seriousness, he warned him his friends had been abducted. The Jeckler then teleported him, told him to look in the carriage, teleported him to the edge of Kimbuck. He was dropped off near his sister-in-law, Julia Solaris the Druid, who lives in Kimbuck. Then Adriel hastily rescued his friends with her help. They also, pivotally, rescued the 2 original slaves Crucible had been transporting, a pregnant young water genasi named Alona, and a newly unearthed childlike warforged called Big Boy. We all escaped to Julia's house, where Adriel took this opportunity to privately visit the comatose crystal-encased body of his daughter, Sirius Solaris, and Julia asked him to find some spectral oil secreted or bled from a spirit to aid in her treatment. We also met Kessie Kos, Kobakos' little sister, who runs a store in Kimbuck called Kessie Kos Hats and Boots, and she gave him a pair of boots of speed. Then we fought some zombies who attacked the outskirts of town, who specifically wanted to kill Elian for being human, and got some more sweet loot from them, including a fiery ember mace picked up by Forger, and a talking friendly crossbow picked up by Kobakos. Julia explained Crucible is relentless in the pursuit of his prey, and since neither Alona nor Big Boy are fighters and the slave trading unions control much of Gunlow, we should take them to the River Larkin and put them on a boat headed for Bumbo's Island, a mythical place where, quote, all are safe. Setting out westward with haste towards the River Larkin, we met a spoken word bard named Laura Staffweaver, and while Forger was keeping night watch in sentry mode, he was visited by a mysterious cloaked figure who sat down next to him on Person and claimed that, quote, we're the association of pieces. And now, after all of these weird happenings, we find ourselves upon the cusp of this campaign's 7th session. Roll tape. We pick back up in the wild hills between the edge of the Crownwood and the western parts of Gunlow, specifically between the village of Kimbuck, which we just left, and the village of Riddleston, which is where we're headed, at the edge of the Larkin River to the west. It's quiet. The sun is just kind of cresting over that gray edge of the little hollow you guys found to sleep in last night. And as you kind of get up and stretch and yawn, you see, conspicuously, that... Are you okay?
Am I not on this hot?
What's that?
My God, it didn't...
Are you okay?
I'm really sorry, yes.
It sounded like you dropped the mic down the stairs. That was amazing. Okay, anyway. Okay, after a brief cameo by Phoenix's cat. No, you're totally fine, Phoenix. It's totally fine. Oh my gosh, that gave me a good laugh.
Staring at the cat while walking by. No.
Okay, so as you guys stand up not stand up, you sit up and you wake up and you kind of stretch and you look around and you see conspicuously that the figures of Forager and Kobo are both missing. Human Person is standing kind of silently in one corner, just exactly where he was when you guys fell asleep, just staring at nothing with his upside down mask. And Alona and Big Boy are both just slowly waking up, just a little behind you guys. What do you do?
So we all wake up. We're waking up.
Yep. You all wake up, and Forager and Kobo are not here.
He's gonna bolt up and I guess try to look around for them.
All right. Roll perception. Perception. That'd be perception.
Sorry, D&D Beyond just slow.
No worries. It is a slow ride. Slow ride.
Take it easy.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my god, he didn't roll bad for once. 21.
You look around and you can definitely tell immediately that they didn't just go for a quick walk. They're not out, answering nature's call or something. They're gone. Like, they are not anywhere near by this hollow or this area.
Forger?
Oh, nope.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Forger?
He looked at everyone else and where did they go? All of you. Do you have any idea?
Kobo!
I don't know. I don't know where they went.
Human Person kind of cocks his head at you guys and goes, "What are friends upset about? What are we looking for?
Other friends.
Oh,
Kobo?
friends!
Kobo and Forger.
Oh, Forger's gone. Forger, whoop! Forger's not here.
Did you see them at all?
I don't. Human's fine. Human sees lots of things. Forger was next to Human, and then Human looked over because Human thought he saw an egg, and then he looked back and Forger's gone.
What? He saw what? An egg?
He thought he saw an egg, but then he looked back, so he looked away and he looked back and Forger was gone.
They just disappeared?
Seems like it.
Just take it past the sky. We don't know why. Alona walks up to you guys and goes, there's two more of you guys, right?
Yes.
The lizard and the...
I'm not sure where they went. Aris is gonna consult the bat. Did you happen to see them by any chance? Or...
Well, darling, you know that I watch many things through many eyes, and it sort of complicates matters slightly when it comes to seeing something so immediate, and I was sort of assuming that you would all be here in the morning, so I was not paying my closest attention. I suppose that is my fault, but Forger vanished. I remember that clearly. I don't recall where Kobo went, and I cannot see him anywhere else immediately. If you were to take my advice, dear, I would continue on towards Riddleston, because if there had been a struggle, you would have awoken, clearly, and as there was no struggle...
It wasn't the slavers, for sure.
No, most certainly not. It was, if the slavers would have taken all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I would, if I were you, I would continue on to where they know you're going to be, because for whatever reason they may have turned aside, if they are pledged to this quest, and I was the impression they were both quite closely pledged to the quest, then I imagine that they would reconvene with you in Riddleston. If they do not appear in Riddleston, then, well, perhaps you turn back and look for them, but that is your business, not mine.
And she actually bows to the bat and says, "Thank you."
The bat kind of cocks her head and goes, "Of course, of course."
So
Okay.
we're just gonna go?
Well,
I'll make sure no one else is missing. I'm sure they wouldn't leave without good reason. I just hope they're safe. We can go back and look for them too. I just want to make sure these people get to safety.
Aris is gonna come down to Elian's eye level and say, "We were expected to go to this area, and, well, maybe they got a head start. Or maybe they'll know where we're going, at least. It'd be easier for them to find us if we stay where we were expected, right?"
And when you all got captured, I've no idea where you've been, so it could be anything, really.
And if there's a way, and she brings the bat in, there's a way we could locate them. Don't you agree?
Yes, if necessary, I'm sure in due time, if they do not present themselves, they will be found. I know I have many eyes in many places. I'm sure that they have nothing to worry about. Have one of you ever disappeared spontaneously before?
Yeah, all of you were just gone all of a sudden.
Well, that's what we thought of you.
Where were you?
Well, you were the ones who were gone. I ended up in this. Oh, right. And then he just like he puts his hand to his face. He's like, "Ah, that stupid thing. Ah, gosh. Okay. There's that man I told you about, or whatever he or it is. Might have something to do with it. I'm not sure though. So the Jekyller, I believe I mentioned last time.
Checkler.
Deckler?
Isn't there like what is it, a ring? What was it? Don't I have
You
an
were
object of some
you were
sort?
given
A
2
ring.
rings. That is correct. 2 black
2
rings.
rings. Yeah, he takes them out and he shows you guys.
Aris is just thinking and looking at everyone, looking at the bat. The Checkler, the Checkler. Does that sound familiar?
The bat is just kind of quiet. She just kind of thinks. You might say, I know the name. Uh, the Ederwither was not the only thing that the old faces have exiled in the past. And things have been getting back in lately, so it's one
Oh,
of those things to be expected, unfortunately.
Is it because of
an
the
ancient
weakening of
power.
the old faces, or
Could call him that. If he is the one who has taken your friends, there's not much you can do about it at this
is it
stage.
is it because of the weakening of the old faces, or
The bat kind of looks at you sharply.
He
That
seemed to mention my son, actually. I'm not sure if.
the bat just kind of looks down her nose at you a little bit, Elliot, and she doesn't dignify your question with a response.
uh um my apologies. Just seems like there's been a lot of movement in the world away from the old faces.
It is true that there are many now who do not acknowledge the ancient lords and ladies of this realm. And it is true that perhaps the old faces are not quite what they were in their former glory, their heyday, but to call them weak would be unwise.
I did. Sorry, I didn't mean. That's not. I apologize.
I
It
serve
is
them, but I
fine.
respect our differences. Let's continue on before anybody else goes missing.
Alona, she's the pregnant water Genasi slave that you guys rescued, she kind of raises her hand. Does anyone want breakfast? I can make breakfast.
Do you need help?
Oh, well, I don't, well, I could I can. She just kind of stammers.
Oh,
All right,
No.
Adriel, what do you try to make for breakfast? I want to know.
it depends on what we have on hand. Like, is
You pick.
anybody a vegetarian? Like,
You
can
do
we
not
kill
know,
birds?
but you do
Crossbow.
have a lot of supplies that still from the Wood King that he gave you, and not to mention the
Oh, I
supplies
do.
that Julia Solaris added on top of those supplies. So you're pretty well provisioned. You have
I guess it
options.
depends on what we have. Do we have like pans or anything? Does anybody
You do.
have?
You have like some of those kinds of accoutrements. Yeah.
Okay, I mean like a little bit of everything.
Make like a little
Just
breakfast like
yeah, like a
jamboree type.
yeah, eggs. Yeah,
Do you make eggs?
gas, eggs, and toast. I don't know what we have access to. We got
Eggs!
berries, and I mean we obviously can't make like something like a muffin or something, but
No, you don't
he'll
have
do
enough.
what he can with what we have in nature.
I would
Guess.
love for you to roll me a d20.
Oh God. Here it goes, folks. This
I'll be
is where
nice.
the
I'll add your
real.
proficiency bonus. So I'll add 2 to
No,
whatever it
don't.
is.
It's funnier when he fails.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
Oh, he's
Adriel, you're
rolling
a really
good
good
today,
cook.
apparently. Okay.
Hang
Father
on,
of the year, all yours.
I'm back.
Okay.
Father of the year material.
I'm actually rolling decent tonight for once. It's
Yeah,
weird.
so it's an abnormally good camp breakfast. Like, you guys are like, there's a certain level of you meet someone and they make a nice meal and you're like, oh, this is good. Well, he's a good cook. And then there's some people you meet where they make a meal and you're like, wow, why is he not a chef? And this is more the latter category of like, you're not sure why Adriel didn't do this as his career because it's like really good.
Maybe his kids were just really picky.
He's just gotten really good at cooking.
He had to be the mom and the dad for a while. It makes sense.
Yeah, you got the skills. So you showed the
yeah.
rings to them briefly. Go ahead.
Alien scarfs down his breakfast and says, "Okay, are we gonna go then?" Or
Eris is still sort of eating. She puts down the meal for a second and she says, once we're all settled, we will. We'll gather everything together, okay? I know you're probably nervous without, you seem very attached to the hip with Forger. If
well, he's
if you don't mind, I'm
from
sorry.
Forger's from where I'm from. Place where Forger, the well, basically, my parents were well involved in the business that he was involved in, and well, he knows about them, so that's nice.
Hmm.
Big boy kind of turns and looks at you, Elliot, and he just goes, "Forger."
Forger, yeah, you remember Forger?
Where is Forger?
I I don't know right now.
Kind of looks around slowly, just back and forth, like really slow and confused. Where's Forger? Alona kind of starts trying to soothe him, grabs his arm, kind of trying to pat his metal frame. Where's Forger?
Big boy. Um,
I am
he's
big
not
boy.
he's not here right now, but we might find him later.
Find Forger?
Later.
Later. What is later?
Not now.
Oh.
At a later time. Maybe another day, maybe another hour, maybe another minute. We won't know exactly.
Another day. Forger comes another day.
Possibly.
Kind of calms
We'll
down a
see.
little bit.
We'll see.
Alien takes a deep breath and says, "Big boy, we're gonna go see Forger. Once we
We are?
leave, we're gonna go see Forger."
We are. Good. I like Forger.
I do too.
Forger's like your family, away from your family, isn't it?
Well, just about the closest thing at the moment.
Ah, I understand. Um, when I was little, I was taken in by the Underqueen, and ever since, the Underworld's been like home. Everyone there, I love dearly. I can understand. We'll find Forger, okay?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Right, big boy? We're gonna find Forger.
Yes. Find Forger. Together.
That's right.
Hugs. Big boy grabs you and gives you this huge hug. And Alona's like, okay, gentle touches, and she puts you down.
Is Big Boy just group hugging everyone?
Yes. That's the thing now. Everyone just got pulled in. Okay. Alona's like, okay. Put you all down. He puts you all down.
Oh, thank you, big boy. Maybe just a little bit gentler next time. I'm not made of metal or anything like that.
Gentle touches.
Yeah.
Alona's like, yeah, that's right. Gentle touches. Okay, so do you guys continue on westward?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll take the lead.
All right, Adriel, you lead them out of the hollow and further westward across these kind of slow rolling hills. The sun is kind of rising golden in the eastern sky. Journey for a while. Silence. You don't meet anyone for some time. You don't see any sign of your friends, not even footprints, which is strange. Uh, uh, so eventually you strike a road. And it starts to and it's curving. You strike it where it's kind of curving westward, so you get on. And I assume you guys follow the road.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
guys kind of follow the road. And you're walking down. Adriel, you briefly showed them the rings. Did you want to kind of just leave it at that?
I mean, yeah, he's like sort of eyeing them here and there just because like he's suspicious now.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to.
But
You don't really want to like make too big a deal out of him because the whole thing's kind of awkward. I get it. Okay, so
yeah, he probably will in time, maybe not right away unless you really
Yeah.
want him to.
no. This is totally a character decision. I just wanted to make sure I didn't skip over that because that's yeah. So yeah, you're
No,
just gonna
thank you. No, he will eventually, just not right
yeah,
now.
you just okay yeah. So you're just kind of sitting on those weird, awkward, black, unmarked rings you got given by the freakazoid who insulted you about your son. And as you guys walk down the road, you see you hear behind you a figure coming up through the dust. What do you do?
We
Um,
should go off to the side, maybe.
yeah, he'll like hold a hand back and like be like stay low, and he'll go ahead and check. And he just says if he waves his hand like upward, that's a signal that it's safe. So he's gonna go up ahead and see who this is.
All right. I'm assuming you're all being stealthy, so could you all room me stealth check?
Alright.
Can do.
All right, 11.
I'm wearing
Oh
armor,
no.
right?
8. Aris got an
Yeah,
8.
I have disadvantage because I'm wearing armor, but just heads up, I am going up ahead. Actually, I'm not stealthing. I'll
Okay.
say there is stealthing, but he's not. He's gonna go up
Okay.
directly in.
Okay, cool. All right, so I only have 3 players. I was like, where are the rest of the rules? Oh wait, no, I only have 3 players for tonight.
Aris accidentally clanks her umbrella against jewelry, and you hear clank,
Yeah.
clank, clank.
You like go to the edge of that road there, you know, and there's like a little ditch with the tall grass, and you think, oh great, I'm gonna jump in the tall grass and no one will be the wiser, and it's not quite the depth you expected, and you like trip and make like this huge noise, and your umbrella gets tangled up in your jewelry, and so you're making this big noise. Adriel, just in like the background, Adriel, you turn towards the figure that's advancing behind you guys, and you move toward him, and you see kind of coming through the mist, you see this figure of, I need to make sure, I believe, yeah, he's a sort of a young human looking guy. He's kind of in like maybe his early 20s. He's got like peach fuzz on his chin. He's got 3 zombie heads severed dangling from his belt, and he's got a staff. And he sees you and goes, oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my goodness, you have wings.
Oh my, that never gets old, does it? I presume you are a kind man.
I'm
You've got zombie heads, I can only assume.
I sorry, that was rude. That was a really rude thing to say, Ezreal. Sorry, I'm Ezreal Deathrim, traveling wizard. Honored to make your acquaintance. I assume you're not here to rob me.
I'm assuming you're not here to rob us. And he raises his arm and he just gives like a little wave, like, come on, it's okay. For the others to like come out.
Eileen will stand up and
Alona and
peek
Big Boy
out.
kind of stand up behind you, kind of. Oh, whoa, wow, there's quite a few of you. What are you guys doing out here on this fine, beautiful day? You heading to Saberhang as well?
To safety. I'm not sure if you've news of the Ederwither, but I'd be careful if you're going back that way.
Oh, yes. I've heard much about the Ederwither. It's funny how new players always enter the stage, kind of shake things up. Just when everyone thinks it's static, and poof, new guy kind of shows up. But that's the way, and that's why we got people like Gorich Ken, who keep an eye on things. They keep things safe. Right? Like what are those old faces gonna do? Like they can't do nothing. It's all about the new guys.
Oh, I apologize. We are looking for 2 of our friends. We've got sort of like that one over there. He points to big guy. Mechanic sort of gentleman. And then we've got a lizard man. If you're familiar of Larry the Lizard, maybe?
Larry you guys know Larry the Lizard? You are joking right now. You are messing with me. There's no way you know Larry the Lizard.
God. He steps back a little bit and he's just gonna let you guys talk to him at this point.
Aris is still stuck in a ditch.
Wait, you're stuck in a ditch?
With her hair, like her umbrella tangled with her jewelry, and she's just in an awkward pose.
Ezreal gives you a hand. Oh, go ahead, Phoenix. Actually,
no. I picture us both going to help rep, and we're just like, oh. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, sure. He tries to help rep.
She tried to hide until she knew it was safe, probably like with leaves or something. Or I don't know.
That's awesome. You're just like in a big tangle. But you guys are trying to head towards safety. You mean like Riddleston? Like where like because like the only really safe place is Saberhang.
I feel like where we're heading should probably be kept to ourselves. Looking at the others.
Bit of a secret.
I get it. I totally get it. Respect, right? We all got our backstory. We got our little secret things. Totally mad. Respect. Totally. I totally get you. I won't ask another question about
eccentric bunch lately, and yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, I can't ask any questions. That's fine. Do you guys want to travel together though? Because I mean, like,
that was a question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what the question was. I was just thinking it because my hearing's terrible. I apologize.
It's okay. I'm just. Never mind.
Is it Aris who asked?
No, not me.
Were you asking Elian to take him along?
He said He asked if we want to join, and I was like, that was a question.
Oh, okay. See, I wasn't sure if I was talking out of character, though. I wasn't sure if I had missed something. Never mind. I'm off tonight.
Oh, you were out of character.
Yeah, his voice is not nearly distinct enough, nor are his mannerisms.
Mhm.
It's a big mistake. Yeah, I would love to come along with you guys if you guys are like open to that, because like I'm all about new experiences.
We could certainly use help looking for our friends. What do you two say?
Aris is kind of sizing him up, just seeing
guys-
what all
inside check.
like a perception.
Yeah, that'd be insight. Yeah, you guys can
Oh,
both roll
insight.
insight.
I can't read this person.
Yeah, Elian, you have no clue what to make of him. You've never really, I don't think you've really met another magic user much before. Like, I don't think you've interacted much with other wizards, and you just have no idea what to make of this dude. Aris, you get the impression that this guy's a little bit of a dork. Just a little bit. He's a little bit. He's flying. He's living a little bit by the seat of his pants. But you can't fully read everything on him, but you get a general impression of like this guy's just kind of out here vibing, kind of just riding, just kind of going with the flow. That's kind of what you get.
She has a subtle smile, and then she just kind of nods in agreement. Very well.
So are you guys like out here for monster bounties? That's why I'm out here. See, look, check it out. I got 3 zombie heads. Gorge Ken's gonna pay good money for that.
Oh, it's kind of gross.
Oh, come on. We're adventurers. We're not squeamish.
Does Elian know Gorge Ken?
You've heard the name. You can roll history to see how much you remember off the top of your head.
That was not one.
That one, you blank. You don't. You know you've heard the name and you can't remember squat about it.
Aris just kind of folds up her fan and says, "Gorge Ken. I've heard of that name."
Oh yeah, dude. He's like the hero of the people. He's like the up and coming dude. I mean, he's really old, but he's like the up and coming old guy, right? Where like he's the one killed Draymond Deathmaker. He's like legit. You know, he's like what we all want to be, right?
Hmm.
It's what's
And
best in us.
She just laughs, kind of casually, awkwardly.
He like laughs along, like he wants to pretend he gets what we're laughing about.
You know what? Now she's just laughing even louder.
Why are we laughing?
She just smiles. She's not saying anything.
You guys are fun.
I think we should be on our way.
All right, let's go.
Elian just says deadpan.
You guys head further westward with the chatty wizard in your company. He kind of sidles up to you, Elian. So, like, Angel Man's got the swords, and, like, I don't know what the really pale lady does, but, like, I assume she's got something going. What do you do, though? Like, what's your thing?
Oh. Well, so what do you do?
I'm a wizard. I do wizard stuff. Like, yeah, I would do wizard stuff and I fight monsters. That's like my mojo.
What kind of wizard stuff?
Oh, you know, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, I like getting along. You know what I'm saying? He pulls out like a spell book. I got so many spells in this thing. Oh man, it's
like
pretty.
What? Elian's leaning over now.
Well, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, just kind of things, stuff. Oh gosh, man, where do I even start? You know, I do some fun things. Do you want to roll investigation to look in his book as he's like fanning through it?
Yeah. I want to see what I can catch from it.
Please do. I had to find his character sheet.
That's a 16.
Okay, so he's got quite a few spells. You notice, just as he's speeding through it, you notice he goes all the way up. He's like probably like 6th level spellcaster. You notice, Mage Hand. You notice Misty Step. You noticed Animate Dead. You notice Counter Spell. You notice Fireball.
And as I'm seeing some of these, I'm just like, oh, wait, hold on, can I?
Oh, you want to look at this little buddy?
If you don't mind.
Oh, dude, but you should know, little bro. Like, transcribing this takes like work, right? Like every wizard has to find his own way he vibes with his like spells, right? How he vibes them right on the pages. So like, you gotta find a way. Like, if you looked at this, you'd have to spend like some serious time trying to figure out what the heck. You'd think I was nuts, right? Like, look at that. Look at that crazy pattern there. That's how I feel.
Can I try an intelligence thing to try and understand anything in the book?
Well, with like an hour of study per spell level and a lot of money for ingredients, you can learn some spells
Okay,
from him.
that's fair.
Because that's I looked up the rules beforehand, which I don't usually do. But you know that if you did have this book or a page from this book or even a note he wrote, then you could spend some time and some money to figure that out.
Alien's gonna pull out his whole spell book and.
Oh, dude, that's like your journal.
I've only got I was able to get from my parents in here, but
Oh, dude, are they like dead? They're always dead, aren't they?
Alien just goes quiet.
Oh, dude, I was joking. They're actually dead, aren't they? Oh my gosh, dude, I'm just forget. I'm so sorry, dude. Forget. Let's just start over. Spells, huh?
So I yeah, and I just want to have just a general chat for a bit about, how to go about, figuring out and transcribing new spells, not necessarily doing so.
Well, Matt, it's pretty cool. Basically, you need to be rich to do it, because like you gotta experiment with the spell. You gotta buy a lot of materials and like swoosh them together and see if you figure out how to make the spell work. So like to get a grip on it, you just gotta really try it out and just tinker with it and dork with it and just get dirty with it. So like, yeah, it takes a lot of gold, man. You gotta have moolah. That's why I'm out here killing all these zombies and stuff. Is like you gotta turn them in, get the bounties, get the money from Gorge Ken. Then you go to the shops, you buy the stuff, you cram the stuff together till you grok it. Then you put it in the book.
Grok. Noting down.
You're like writing down his weird slang rocket.
Yeah. I see. It's a little I have a lot to learn.
Don't worry, little bro. It's a big, beautiful world. I can fly.
Excuse me?
I can fly, dude.
You don't have any wings.
Well, I don't need wings, man. I just use a spell. You can use a spell for anything, right?
There's a spell for that?
There's a spell for flit. There's a spell that makes you fly. Dude, I'm not even pulling your chain right now. Like, it's legit. You should, dude, it is so dope. It is just like the most legit thing you could do with your life. It's just like fly, and then you like hit a tree, and then you keep flying. It's just like, you're like a bird, man. Like a bird.
I will have to look into that at some point.
Yeah, dude, it's so legit right now. But you gotta be like up there. right? To be able to grok it, you got to be up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I know exactly what you're saying.
So, while this conversation is going on, Adriel, Aris, what are you guys talking about?
He has been staring down this guy talking to the kid in the party, and he's just really paranoid, and he's like distrusting dad energy. Like, I don't know about this guy. Is he making him uncomfortable? Is he gonna offer him drugs? I'm concerned.
Well, Elian looked a little uncomfortable at first, but then, once the spell talk started,
lighten up, he's like, oh, I guess that's all right. What's Aris doing?
Going to talk to him and say, we sure gather quite the audience, don't we?
Oh, we certainly do.
So tell me, do you know about where I'm from? What about you?
You shared a little bit of it. Mine's a bit different too, I guess, especially considering our differences. A civilization that lives up in the skies. Or did, I should say.
Oh.
There was an incident regarding my children, but I don't think I'd like to delve into that at the moment.
She looks really sad. Oh, you poor thing.
It's fine. We all have our troubles, don't we?
I suppose so. But,
How'd you meet them, your friends there?
Huh?
He points. Is the bat visible to us, right?
The bat's right on the shoulder.
Yeah, he points to the bat.
Oh. And she looks at the bat. Should we tell him?
It's up to you, dear. I don't. It's entirely up to you.
Well, if you must know, the bat is connected to the Underqueen.
Sort of possessed by slightly.
Does he even know what that is? I don't know. He lived in the skies. He has no idea what that is. Just like, okay, cool.
So, do you know the Wood King? That's in that out of character. That's one of the old faces, right?
Yeah,
They're
he
all-
serves the old faces. He does. So would he know about the?
Well, you've met the
Queen?
Wood King. You can roll history to see if you've heard about the Underqueen in your time in
I don't
Gunlow.
think he would, but I'll check. I guess.
Yeah,
Leave it to the dice.
I'm cool with leaving it up to dice, if you're cool with that. But we don't have to roll. You don't have to roll.
Yeah, it's just being slow. 14.
You know the name, right? Like you don't know much about her, but you've heard the term Underqueen thrown around. You know she's one of the old faces. I'll give you that.
No, I've heard the title, but not much more.
One of the old faces. When I was young, I was left orphaned. There was an incident. My parents were killed, and I found my way in the underworld. Not too long after, the Underqueen took me in.
My, you poor thing. Isn't that what you said to me? I guess it could all be the same for all of us. Hopefully Elian hasn't had it so hard.
I sure hope so. Less tragedies and whatnot, but I suppose my situation isn't as bad. At the end of the day, I had a home. I had people who took me in as family, so, you know.
Yeah, it's good to have family.
As you guys are go ahead.
Oh.
You can keep going.
Okay. She was going to say, well, see, the reason why I was here was there's a situation with the prince and whatnot. The prince. And I started out going in his behalf, and she's looking at the bat, if that's the right term.
Well, you paying the Wood King a friendly visit. That's really all that our friend here necessarily needs to know.
That's fair.
Out of character, do I actually hear the bat talking? Or is
Yes,
it
you
just right
do.
in her
The
ear?
bat talks.
Is it
It's not even like
whispering?
Milo notice. Like the bat's mouth open and closes. Like the bat is talking.
Yeah, but can I hear her? Is she like
Mhm.
whispering to her?
Nope, she's talking you audibly.
You know, I don't mean to pry. You don't need to tell me anything you aren't comfortable with.
Oh. Was there anything else?
No, just general curiosity.
Ah.
We should go check on those two, huh? He points over to Elliot, all
Perhaps.
excited with the wizard. Looks like he's having fun, though. I think it's the most carefree I've seen him this whole journey.
You hear Ezreal just distantly up ahead of you go, yeah, this one's really dope.
That's awesome.
Let him have a little joy.
It does look pretty dope.
Yeah, dude, this spell is so legit.
Yes, very legitimate spell.
Not legitimate, dude. Legit.
Not
This guy, man.
Magic's not about being legitimate, man. Like, it's not a gatekeeping thing. I'm not an elitist. It's just legit.
It's okay. It is legit.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, you got it now, little bro. You got it. Right on.
I understand.
As you guys are walking, you suddenly hear the sound of impending hooves hammering over the hills. And over the crest of a hill on your left suddenly appears this huge, towering, goat-like figure. But instead of a head, it has a massive hammer. And on the front of the hammer is this great sort of cancel symbol, this great sort of X mark, right, like embossed on it. And it has little tiny beady eyes on either side of its huge, hairy hammerhead. It's a nopelope.
Nopelope.
It's called a nopelope.
That's an adorable name. I love it.
I have been sitting on this one for a while, and it starts to hammer down the hill towards you, getting faster and faster as it
Oh,
charges
this
you guys.
doesn't look good.
Oh, dudes! I think it's about to get real.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
Everybody, roll me initiative.
It's about to get this guy.
All right. Oh, make sure you guys use your tokens and stuff.
Oh, I forgot.
That's okay. I can put it. You can put it in manual. I can put it in manual.
Yeah, I can just roll again and write it. We can always roll and write it ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get the turn order pulled up. There it is. I think our old turn order is still here, isn't it?
Mine is the same.
Okay, Elian, you roll the 15. Forwarder's not
Yeah.
here. Man, this is going to be the easiest initiative ever. I got to roll for Ezreal. Got to roll for Ezreal and the Nopelope.
And we have Alona and Big Boy with us, right?
Yes. I should roll them into the initiative well, no, they don't fight.
Okay.
They're like the villagers. Yeah, they're not fighters. Big Boy is like an infant basically, and Alona is not in any condition. She's pretty young too. What was I? Ezreal. There he is. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop. Yeah. Alona has not learned to fight in her life of slavery. Go. Okay. The Nopalope has rolled an absolutely terrible initiative. How do I add... Does anyone know how I add things artificially?
I don't know.
Can't say I know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is where Ammon would usually help us. I'm going to try a couple of things. And then, wait, there might be a way to do this. Hang on. Give me like 2 seconds, you guys. I'll figure this out. Oh, no, it's right here. There it is, Ezreal Deathrim. And then, I really hope that was the... Yeah, and then the Nopalope. Where's the Nopalope? Here's the Nopalope. I just like saying Nopalope. Okay. And yeah, okay. I'll jot down those hit points. I am going to do the original rolls, though. Don't worry, guys. The Nopalope rolled terribly. Oh, man, it's still called a... Okay, in the initiative, it's called the Hellhound. Ignore that. It does not really actually have much in common. I just needed a basic framework to roll. Just pretend that says Nopalope. That's going to throw us off, but we'll survive.
No, it's fine.
Okay, and then I sort by us. Nope, it's descending. There it is. Okay, Elian, you're up first. This crazy monster is charging you down the hill. What do you do? And remember, you have a stunt.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Elian is going to I'm not used to going first.
You're on the spot, Elian.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Elian is going to use intimidation.
Okay.
And
What are you going to take that stunt to?
gonna be casting this spell, Cause Fear.
Okay.
And he's gonna... Let's see, we were riding on... Are we riding on a cart, or I forget?
Nope, you guys are just walking.
We're just walking, that's right.
Just walking.
So, the alien's gonna furrow his brow and bring his shoulders and head upright and give a stern look forward and give his best intimidating shout at the Nopalope.
All right, roll me intimidation.
And we're gonna try. See, that's a 10.
The Nopalope looks undaunted. The stunt fails.
Okay. Gonna be casting Cause Fear anyway.
Yep.
And so that is
Okay.
makes a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save.
I do not remember what wisdom I gave the Nopalope, so this may be over quickly. We'll find out. Okay, it's a wisdom save. What's your... Oh, it fails the save. So it is now frightened of you. I'm going to give it a big F. I don't know. Oh, I don't have nameplates on my tokens. Hang on 1 second. This is going to be very confusing. Okay. It's supposed to... It really should say Nopalope. Come on. At least get the token name right. Okay. It fails the save. So you cast the spell, and this kind of sort of almost nearly invisible energy comes out of your hand through the air, and your eyes kind of glow, and it kind of pulls up short, and it starts kind of backing away a little bit. I need to look up the frightened condition really fast and see exactly what that entails. It's a disadvantage if it can see you. Let me see. Can't willingly move closer to you. Okay, so it kind of stops short in its tracks. And it's just kind of hovering at the edge of the road there. Adriel, you're up.
Okay. For a stunt, he's going to try to use his shield with strength to push it back to leave an opening.
Oh,
to attack.
I'm cutting out. 1 second.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to say, I use my movement to just walk towards it.
Cool. So it's kind of it's kind of.
I'm not gonna get into melee range, but I'm gonna just
No, but yeah, you're kind of you're just getting a little closer. I like it. Okay, advancing on it. Adriel.
Oh, it has fear on it, right?
Yes, it's frightened of alien.
Okay, once he's doing that, and it's distracted, he's going to try to use his stunt to use his shield to bash and throw it backwards or leave an opening for an attack with a strength, force of strength.
Alrighty, so you can use athletics or acrobatics for that. I think it would be athletics. It'd probably
athletics, probably, yeah.
Yeah, you're not like being really flashy with it, but you could if you wanted. I'm not here to judge.
God. Oh God, it's got a 4. I got a nat 1. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, okay, so you like try to bash the shield and you hit yourself in the face. No damage, but it's pretty embarrassing.
That's the Adriel I know. I was waiting for him.
Yeah, I was missing him. Okay.
All right.
What would you like to do?
For an attack.
It is close enough that if you used your movement, you could melee. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I was thinking of using a cantrip or a spell. I'm gonna use just my longsword. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna go up and oh my gosh, he cannot fight. Okay, never mind.
You run up to the Nopalope and you swing your longsword and you miss. It just like kind of shears down the side of its huge head and you don't really hit it at all. And it just kind of looks down at you and glares at you and sniffs once. All right. It's your turn, right? Okay, Aris, you're up.
Okay, so Aris is going to cast Levitate, but she's going to, as a stunt... Don't I have Levitate? I'm sorry. I think I do, as an Air Genasi.
I think you do. I think you get that in one of your abilities. I can help you look really fast. Hang
on. Okay. Because I'm not saying it, but I think I have it.
Air Genasi traits. You can cast Levitate without material components once per long rest.
Okay.
Constitution is your spellcasting ability.
Okay. I'm not sure why I don't have it in my spells. But, oh wait, here it is. It's all the way down here. Okay, so I'm going to cast Levitate, and I'm going to do this thing. Aris is going to twirl around, pick up the leaves, and kind of do this thing where she looks like a big monster with it.
Okay.
And I'm going to maybe a performance?
Sure, yeah. All right, that stunt succeeds. So, describe, what are you doing?
She spins around when she's levitating, but she kicks up the leaves.
Oh, okay. So you're doing you're doing like a kaiju stomp?
Something to that degree.
And what's amazing is that you sell it, and the leaves kind of flap around you, and you kind of spin around and put your feet down, and so now, and that was, you wanted to put that to the, and you were taking that bonus to the spell save, you said, the stunt?
To maybe further up my attack and maybe scare the monster in some way or intimidate.
Right. You can take the stunt bonus to. The spell doesn't do any damage, right? It's just a spell save, so I think you would the best thing to do would be to take the bonus as a +1 to your spell save.
Okay. So
okay.
What would that do? I'm sorry.
You just decide to do that. It would raise your spell save DC from 13 to 14, basically, by doing that successful stunt.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me read this spell here. One creature or object of your choice that you can see rises up vertically. So you're casting this on the Nopalope.
She's casting it on herself, levitate.
Okay, so you fly up into the air.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, you are now floating in the air. I think you can still move while you're levitating, right?
I think so, but it's kind of limited.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
I don't think.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think levitate you can move unless you have something to push off of or something pushing you.
Right.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Limited.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Aris, you are now floating in the air, in a frightening manner, but I think that's your turn. You looked really cool doing it though.
Hey,
Okay,
all for the
it's
flare.
not. It's not Ezreal's turn. Ezreal, he's going to look at the Nopelope, and he's going to cast Firebolt. 20. That's 20 to hit, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a stunt, Phoenix.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't roll stunts for the NPCs. Don't worry.
Okay.
So
Alright.
he kind of draws himself up, like he fingers through his book. Hang on, I got a really legit one. Oh yeah, Firebolt! And he fires it, and it hits the Nopelope, and it kind of flames around its face, and he does 18 damage to it. And I have to take that off. All right, and it seems like that made it stand back a bit. Now the Nopelope's turn, and the Nopelope is very unhappy. And Adriel, you are within melee range.
Yeah. I'm
So,
right in front.
what's going to happen is the Nopelope is going to try to hit you in the head.
Good.
With disadvantage.
Oh, 1 second, sorry.
Hello?
Can you rest?
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. What were we saying?
With disadvantage.
Yes, thank you for catching that for me. It's going to try to hit you with disadvantage. Okay, so it rears back its big hammerhead with the big embossed cancel symbol on it, and it goes to hammer you in the head. Does 7 hit?
Definitely not.
And it swings and hits the ground to one side of you. Rears back its head. Does 18 hit?
Yep, that just makes it.
And it hammers you like it's trying to smash you to the ground, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage. I like to think there's a satisfying off your helmet. I don't know if you wear a helmet, but
He doesn't, but it's fine. I have a shield that can cling off.
okay, yeah, it totally just does a pan cling on your shield. I like that. That's better. Okay, Elian, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay. Gonna use actually I think I'll do this. Hearing that pinging sound off the metal. Elian is going to, let's see, what would be a good one to use for that? I guess performance maybe, to try and make the ping sound move and be part of his spell? Or maybe Arcana, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, you can use performance or arcana because you could argue that you're timing your spell to seem like it's part of the reprobation of the shield, or
Yeah.
you could use that works.
Yeah, so the ping to the shield happens, then it increases in volume, and
You get that kind of tinnitus ring going on.
And
what are you taking the stunt to?
I'm taking it to Toll the Dead. And the
internet, 1 second. I'm back.
All right, so the ringing sound moves up above the head of the Nopelope, and this bell appears above the Nopelope's head, and it starts gong, and
Love it.
It makes a save.
Sorry, my audio cut out. Are you taking the stunt? What are you taking the stunt bonus to?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We'll do +1 to spell save.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it. Okay, it's got to roll a save against you. I like having just one enemy. It's so much easier. Okay, what's the save? Wisdom. It fails.
All right. It
Roll
takes. It hasn't taken any damage yet, right?
It has taken damage.
Oh, it has?
Ezreal lit it on fire a little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I
Ezreal burned
gotta
its face.
reroll that. That's supposed to
No
be a
worries.
D12 then.
Roll that D12. All right. Takes 9 damage. All right. So it rings, boom, like you say, and then the Nopelope kind of shudders and shakes, and kind of really hammered and disoriented, shaking its huge hammer head. You do 9 damage. Awesome. All right, Adriel, you're up. Oh, I can't hear you guys. Okay, I was wondering if it was just quiet. 1 second. Oh, I can't hear you guys. Okay.
Yeah, I think you keep thinking it cut out, but it doesn't a lot.
Okay, I'm just paranoid tonight.
We'll let
It's
you
fine.
know. Don't worry about it.
Was there something else you want to do with your turn, Alien? You still have movement, actually.
There was one thing that I forgot on the Nopelope's turn.
Okay,
it could make. Oh.
Yeah, his thing keeps cutting out.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my internet's being a real pain.
Okay.
One thing we did forget on the Nopelope's turn is that it could make a save to get rid of fear.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do that really fast. 1 second. I just realized I've been
ahead.
on the wrong Wi-Fi this entire time. I'm going to fix that.
Of course.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I should hopefully cut out less. Sorry about that delay. What's the save against?
It was DC 14 Wisdom.
Okay, just another wisdom. I can do that. It fails miserably. It is still terrified of you. Cool.
Still
Thank
feared,
you guys
yes.
for playing with me.
Yes, feared is a word.
Totally.
It's afraid.
Thank you guys for playing with me, by the way. This is really fun. Okay.
Yeah, this is really fun.
Adriel, you're next.
Sorry, stunts. Are we allowed to use like cantrip stuff for stunts?
You can use stunt to make a cantrip better. That is correct.
Okay,
but
I don't want to do that. No, I still don't know what we're allowed to do. Like
you can say the stunt does anything as long as mechanically it only does what it can do in the little list here with the different bonuses.
But any stunt I can think of, it either comes out sounding like an attack, but it's not an attack. It's to ready for an attack, right?
It can be. It's how you do an attack, basically. It can be how you prepare or how you do it in the moment. It can be anything. It's just mechanically it will only give you the bonus that the rules give it to you.
So you can totally be like skip it. I'm sorry, my brain is foggy.
You can totally skip the stunt. That's not it's not a have to.
Okay. He's gonna try it with I don't want to use spells because he's gonna try.
Okay, go for it.
I want to be up front and I want him to hopefully hit me and not the other two. I don't know why it keeps rolling too. Sorry. I got a 17. I guess just always take the first roll. I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah, no worries. It's not a big deal at all. It totally works. 17 hits. You swing your sword and you hit it right in the neck. Roll damage.
Okay. 4 damage.
You do 4 damage. It's nicked. You nick it. Okay, it's a little. It has a little owie.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
So, Aris.
All right.
You're up.
Aris is going to cast Firebolt.
Oh, right. That hits. Roll damage.
2.
2 5 damage. You like fire the firebolt, and it like ducks its head, and it kind of singes its back hairs a little bit. You do 2 damage.
I think that she just has a little bit of, not controlling where it hits perfectly up in the air like that.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to prompt you to do your stunt. That's okay. Um. Okay. It is now. Well, you don't want to move, right? That's the end of your turn.
Could you do something at the end?
You could like you still have an action left. You could use that to do something.
Maybe as a way to kind of intimidate. I don't know. Play into the
Well,
monster role.
you can if you want. I mean, it's probably just gonna add roleplay flavor, but I'm all for that.
Okay. So, let's see. What languages does she know?
Just start chanting in Abyssal, freak it out.
Oh yeah, she's gonna chant in a growly abyssal voice.
It like eyeballs you like, what the heck are you doing? So Aris is doing that, guys. Meanwhile, Ezreal. It's Ezreal's turn. He's going to hit with another firebolt, because that's kind of his thing. And 13, I believe, hits. I really need to be able to keep this stuff open more. Yep. Nope. No, it does not. No, he misses. He tries to fire a firebolt, and it just
Who are you
fires
attacking?
right over its head.
Who are you attacking?
Were you saying something, Phoenix?
Who are you attacking? I'm sorry.
Oh, dang it. My audio's cutting out. 1 second.
It's okay. I'm so sorry. Who are you attacking?
No, Ezreal just attacked the Nopalope and missed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. It's now the Nopalope's turn. And it's going to try to hit... Well, you're the only person nearby, Adriel.
Yay. Yes. That's why I'm fighting up front. Please.
So it's going to try to hit you. And 8 does not hit, because it's still at disadvantage. So it swings to hit and kind of hits the ground right where you were standing, and you jump back a little bit. And that's its turn. Elian, you're up again.
Okay. Alien is gonna start chanting a spell, but in the meanwhile, get some phlegm, and can I do a dexterity check to try and spit at the thing
Yes.
for my stun?
Yes. I think a skill. Let me think of like what a dex-based skill for that would be. You could use. I suppose I could allow you to use just a basic dexterity thing. I guess that works. Because it wouldn't really be sleight of hand. You could argue acrobatics if you want. You could use acrobatics, but dex is fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll roll a straight dex for. I was going to.
Trying to spit in its eye. You need some. You're not in melee range, so this is gonna have to be one heck of a spit. Oh gosh, I love this kind of combat. This is way too much fun.
So I'm doing it towards damage. Okay.
Okay, you're taking a damage
succeed,
bonus.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit it. You spit it right in the eye. And now you can roll your attack.
And casting Ray of Sickness. Oh, it's only a 10 to hit.
It misses. Would you like to pass your stunt?
Loogie goes towards it, but the spell doesn't quite catch on to it.
Yeah, you nail the spit, but you're so concentrated on the spit that the Ray of Sickness goes just next to it again, off into a field, and like poisons a daisy or something. Yeah. Would you like to pass your stunt to a friend?
Yeah, I'll pass it right on to Adriel's next, right?
Cool. Yes, that's correct. Adriel gets a plus to damage. Don't let me forget. Okay, I'm making a note. Adriel, you're up. What do you want to do?
Thank you. I'm gonna just Maybe I shouldn't use my longsword. Maybe I should just do... I'm gonna do my melee magic missile, I guess. I'm still gonna be up front, though. I think I
Okay.
can still do that, right?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I was like, if I need a backup, I will, I guess, before I do that, but I don't think I do.
Nope, I don't see why you would need to.
Wow, and nothing. It's just Adriel, man. It's just Adriel.
Did you just crit fail on
Again, yes. I just...
How many times have you crit failed?
I don't know, man.
So you go to kind of concentrate the energy in your hands, and it kind of blasts up in your face a little bit, and you like stagger backwards, kind of disoriented. Your hair is like all messed up. I'm not gonna give you a worse penalty than that for crit failing because I feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. He's just really bad luck. Go for it. I don't
Okay. Well, it's dangerous to ask the DM to go for it. The blast knocks you prone. You're on your back now.
Yeah, that's how it should be, dude. Do it up. It's
Okay,
fine.
and your damage bonus would ordinarily be a percentage more of the bonus of the damage that you did. You did. Wait, did you do 4 damage?
No,
Or-
I missed. That was just a
Oh.
roll. Yeah. To hit.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, you lose the damage bonus. I think I don't unless you didn't really get to use it. I actually don't have a rule for this. Do you want to pass the stunt to a friend?
Am I allowed to do that?
Let's say you are. Let's see how it
Hey,
plays.
you know what? He's just like just give it to Aris.
Okay.
Don't waste your luck on me, please. Don't.
Okay, Aris, you have a damage bonus, and I'm gonna write that down before I forget. Aris, it is now your turn.
Alright.
You're prone right now, Adriel, so I'll put a red P next to your name.
Alright, so she dances around in the air, twirls her umbrella, and casts Firebolt again.
What are you taking? What skill are you using for your stunt, and what stunt bonus are you taking from it?
Oh, I can't do performance again, can I?
Nope, you can't repeat. That's the rule.
Not at all. Trying to think.
You could use athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, that sounds about right.
Yeah, the stunt succeeds too. You do some amazing moves, spinning around, twirling on one toe. What do you want to take the bonus to? There's a little list of them there on the roll 20 if you need like.
Could she? Okay, if she does it to spell, what all does that do?
That will be a +1 to the spell DC that the other person has to roll against.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Firebolt.
You could also take it to hit, which would increase the odds of the firebolt hitting. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay, cool. Because I think firebolt is like an attack, so you have to roll the hit. All right, so it hits. Roll damage.
Die.
All right, you point your finger, you spin around, do this awesome spin. You point your finger, and then you hit it right in the face, and it kind of smacks its head sideways. And it takes 9 damage. Let me go into here and.
I'd like to think she laughs in like this abyssal accent.
Like that.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing math and I'm failing, so because I'm panicking, I'm just going to calculator this, which is a terrible habit, but I'm doing it anyway. 1 minute. I could do this if I wasn't stressed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's looking really rough. The Nopelope is looking pretty rough. Its head is pretty charred. It's now Ezreal's turn. All right. And he likes your idea. And he is going to fire a firebolt at it. And he hits. And it does 5 damage. And it's looking quite rough. It's now the Nopelope's turn. And the Nopelope ain't happy. The Nopelope is going to turn to the tank Adriel, because you have been tanking this little encounter here pretty amazingly. And it's going to, well...
Oh, also, you missed rolling for fear.
Oh,
Not
I'll
sure.
do that right now. I will do that right now. Oh, wait, you're prone, right? Okay, it fails the thing again for fear.
I think it normalizes then because he'd get it right because he gets advantage because I'm prone. So I think it's a normal, right? Is that how
Oh
it
yeah. Oh, if
works?
he attacks you, I'm just see. You're prone. You can't take attacks of opportunity when you're prone, can you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get he gets advantage if he's attacking me while I'm prone.
Oh no, I meant like if you're prone, if Adriel's prone, I don't think he can make an attack of opportunity, can he? Does anyone know the rule on that?
No, Adriel can't. No, he's prone. He can't.
Okay, so it just walks over you. Um, and it's gonna run towards. Yeah, it's gonna run to Aris.
So long as Ares isn't in Alien's direction.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. I think you guys are a ways apart, and it's gonna try to hit you. Does an 8 hit?
That is a very good question. Does an 8 hit? Does an 8 hit?
I'm guessing it does.
My armor class is 12, so no.
All right, it misses. So it takes a big swing at you, and you like jump backwards.
She's still pretty high up in the air, I guess.
Yeah, it tries to hit you, and it misses, and then it tries to hit you again. Like it kind of rears up its hind legs and tries to hammer at you, but you're a little too high, and it just hits the ground underneath where you are and kind of shakes the ground. And that's its turn. Elian, you're up again.
Okay. Gonna take a look around, see if there's any kind of muck or slug or something kind of slimy.
There's a ditch by the roadside with some runoff in it.
And okay, gonna go check out the runoff in the ditch at the nature check, try and find something disgusting.
All right, I like it.
That's
what's your
good.
step bonus?
And
Yep.
it's gonna be a bonus to hit.
Okay.
With once again, Ray of Sickness at level 2.
Okay, I want to see this happen. Make it rain.
I gotta
right.
do the spell attack. 23 to hit.
And
So
it definitely
25?
hits. Dark ray of sickness strikes it, and it kind of staggered.
Okay, so it's 3d8. Because I did it at second level.
Oh wow, of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, please roll damage.
14.
Oh right,
And
so
then its save is for being poisoned.
how do you kill this thing?
So I found, as I scooped up some muck from the ditch, I huck it at the thing and channel my Ray of Sickness spell through this muck. And in the middle of that muck, as it splats on the thing's ex-hammerhead face, there's this slug, this giant banana slug that sticks to it. And the juices from this slug just ooze into it. And it causes bulgy, veiny things to happen throughout its body, and eyes roll back, and well, when it's all done and dead, the slug slowly works its way off of the face.
Staggers and hits the ground and collapses, and the slug just starts to slowly move off its head. And you guys beat the Nopelope.
Yay.
And
Yay.
Ezreal runs up to you, Elian, and goes, "Oh, dude, that was legit."
That's legit, huh?
Totally, man. We gotta get the head off. Yo, Angel Man, cut the head off, because we could get good money for this, Elian. Dude, totally.
What's the split going to be?
Oh, dude, I don't need it. I got like 3 zombie heads. You guys can have it. You guys can figure that out, man. I don't do math.
I'd like to think at this point, Aris is kind of floating down while twirling her parasol.
Yeah. You're like Mary Poppinsing down to the ground.
Yep.
Well, then I'll say we really appreciate the assist.
Dude, don't even sweat it, man. I live for this stuff. Angelman, were you gonna actually Phoenix? Were you saying something I couldn't hear?
Oh no, it's cool. Yeah, he was gonna cut that off for you guys.
Oh right. I won't make you roll for it since it's not moving.
Are you sure? I think it would be really funny if I rolled
Okay,
for it.
roll,
I
please.
want to do it. Can
Roll an
I?
attack.
I want to see him fail at this point.
Okay, do it. I want to see it.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Of course, now that it's dead, you jerk.
All right, I just for funsies, roll damage.
Oh, here we go.
It's gonna be max.
Oh, it rolls twice, so it's the first one. I need to fix that in Beyond 20 or
Okay,
D&D
so it's 10
Beyond.
damage.
Yeah,
It doesn't actually matter, but yeah. So you hit it and you slice off the head in one go, and Ezreal just kind of looks at you and goes like, "Well, dude, where was that in the battle?"
I don't know. I'm having a distraction. He
Dude.
just like walks away.
He like walks after you and he puts his hand on your shoulder and looks at you and goes like, "Dude, you're gonna get through it," and then he just walks off.
All right.
Who's carrying the head?
Oh, he'll carry it for you guys. He's not gonna make you do that. He's not gonna make a child carry it, and he's not gonna make the lady carry it. He'll carry it.
Okay, so Adriel,
We do have a big boy with us.
So it's not nasty. Yeah, he's gonna try to put it in a bag or something.
all right, so you like maybe you take like one of the provision bags and you like empty it into another bag and then you just kind of like wrap it around the severed,
like
bloody
consolidate the stuff.
stump of this charred, poisoned, slime-covered monster. And you stick that on your back, which is quite large and heavy. Do you guys want to take a short rest, or do you want to continue on?
I think Aris just looks at Big Boy and the other lady
Alona, yeah.
alone and see if they're okay.
Wow, that was intense. You guys fought that thing like pros. Wow. What are you doing with its head?
He wants money for it. I don't know.
You get money for heads? Is that how this works?
Well, I suppose if nothing else, it could help with travel provisions.
Alona looks visibly disgusted but tries to hide it. Sure.
It may not be the
I
most.
think it's gross too. All right. Do you guys want me to toss this thing?
Think about it as, I suppose, a reward for making the roads safer.
Dude, you just gotta bring it. It's like proof of purchase. It's like a receipt. Like if you kill the thing, you gotta bring the head to Gorge Ken and be like, "Oh, we found this in your land, and now we want some money for it."
Perhaps we could buy supplies if we're in the need to help with the delivery?
Ezreal just kind of looks at you like, "What?"
She's pointing towards. I can't remember her name.
Alona?
Alona.
Oh, okay. No, that makes way more sense. Ezreal's just being a dork in the background, thinking you're talking to him. Alona. Oh, well, that's very kind of you. You don't have to do that. She just kind of gets really awkward. Well, sure. I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you guys need to carry the head, I mean, carry the head, absolutely. So, you guys want to take a short rest? Do you want to take a long rest, which would be like 8 hours, or do you want to continue on?
I'm good
Is
to
everybody
travel
okay?
I'm good to travel if the rest of you are.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm fine.
All right. So you guys, Adriel, you shoulder this big bloody hammerhead of the Nopalope. Alona and Big Boy kind of get in the center of the group, and you guys continue on. You travel for a good part of the day. You have a small lunch, you go forward. And towards the end of the day, as the sun is slipping down, you come in sight of this sort of large, sprawling village at the distance. It's just at the edge of the distance buildings. And in your ears, you can hear the rush of river water. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh, that was so fun. Thank you so
Woo!
much, you guys, for playing. I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
it
I'm
took
really
so
glad.
long.
No worries. I'm really glad you could make it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard. I was like, oh, finally, thank God. I saw you guys had chat. I was like, I want to play so bad.
Oh man, I'm really glad we could get enough people to play.
Me too. That worked out.
It did. It totally worked out. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. That was a
Thank
good time.
you.
I really enjoy running that kind of combat. I don't think you guys got hit at all.
I barely did. He didn't hit
Oh.
too hard.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. Yeah, he was.
There was like a 4 damage in
Adriel's
there.
so bad. He's gonna die so fast. I'm just waiting. It's so funny though. I just want to see how bad he gets. Like, how long is he gonna be this bad? Like, why?
I just like playing for the theater of it all.
Yeah.
And then
I like
there was
Aris
the
spent a whole turn to levitate. Just because it looked cool.
I know. That
Were
was
you
funny.
trying to do a stunt? I thought that's what you were doing.
She wanted to get out of the way just to kind of not get trampled.
Yeah, I probably should have checked to see how high you were, because it probably couldn't have actually swung at you, but it didn't hit you, so it didn't matter.
Well, probably could have jumped, but you know.
Yeah, maybe. We'll say that. We'll say that I knew what I was doing. Thank you guys. This is really
Perfect.
fun.
Oh, that's so much fun. Thank you.
All right, I love you guys. I'm gonna take my
I love you
notes
too.
All right.
and let you guys go. You guys have a good one. Stay awesome.
Hey, you too.
All right.
Bye
Take care.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.